This is the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Today we're talking about the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela, and I know that hate is a strong word. The thing I hate about the most in Venezuela is, and well, all of the things, the socialism, the currency inflation destruction, all the uncertainty, all of this political stuff going on, sometimes the failure of basic services like water, like electricity, like internet, you name it, you name it, you name it. And well, I'm accustomed, honestly, to most of these kind of things. I grow calluses around it, so I don't care that much about it. I still do to a certain degree. Of course, all those stuff are manageable. Now, the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela is that your destiny doesn't depend upon you. Here's the deal. If you watch all of these successful entrepreneurs that you see, that you have to hustle and you have to work hard and you have to take your chances and so on, so on, so on. So your destiny depends on you. If you work hard, you're gonna succeed and everything. And what happens with most people, especially the successful ones, is a fallacy known as survivorship bias. And these people, they, it's a fallacy that they have. So wrongfully, they think that the destiny of any particular individual depends on them, and it's not the case. Actually, most of things that surround you are the ones that are gonna determine your success in life, or if you reach success. Of course, success is relative, depends on you, and it's not the case. Especially, see, this is mostly an American thing. What happens, of course, America has a great country with a lot of opportunities. Of course, there is a lot of social issues and also economic issues, but most likely in America, in the United States, is actually when you can see that go. And still, it's not the same thing. Someone that is, the son or daughter of a senator, that's someone who comes from a very less developed neighborhood, but still they can actually increase their chances in life because, you have every opportunity. It's gonna be hard, but you have kind of every opportunity in the United States to make it in life. Very good. And I'm not gonna discuss any further situation with the United States. Well, in most cases, mostly around the world, many things doesn't depend on you. For instance, the IQ level that you were born to, your physical appearance, of course you can work out and so on, and plastic surgery, but you know what I'm saying. And you don't depend the country that you were born, or who were your parents, or how financially successful were your parents, and the 400 psychological traits or behavioral traits that you were born to, that are some of these psychological traits are more prone to being make you a successful individual, and some they don't, and so on and so on. So many things happen around you that are gonna prohibit your success in life. Now, this is not a nihilistic video, not a nihilistic take, but I like to be a pragmatic one, and I know that the only thing that I control in life is my actions. So I know that regardless, I have to be in control of your actions and my decisions, and as an individual, make the best decisions available. Because life is like a game of, let's say, poker or blackjack. I would say blackjack. And you have a random set of opportunities and probabilities regarding the random set of cards that you're dealt with, and you have to play your card the best. Some people get a great hands of cards, and they play the best that card. Sometimes they just squander that set of cards, and some people with a very lousy hand of cards, they make the best out of them. So it's not a blanket statement. It's not something, you just have to work hard, because sometimes it's actually kind of idiotic, the people who say that. I don't have that much respect Usually is what is called survivorship bias. And well, I already explained what survivorship bias is. Well, the thing is, so most likely, and being successful on the traditional regions, being rich or being famous or being the best on your the area of life that you spend your time with, what happens is these people, it's most likely you're not going to make it, but still you have to take a shot, and that's also the beautiful thing in life, at least making a shot, taking action, and doing it their best. Now, why the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela is that you are not in control of your destiny or your path to success. Venezuela is a very, very hard country to make it happen. You should be one of the easiest in Latin America, on the 70s and the 50s and 70s and the 80s. On the early 2000s, maybe, but still there were a lot of issues on the early 2000s and also the 90s before the Chavismo arrived to the country. So I'm not going to get political or historical. The point is, just a handful of people have seized the means of production, put in some economic terms, but not only on the I'm talking the real wealth, also on the opportunities. Who are given the opportunities? Most people that are financially successful in Venezuela are, of course, politicians from both sides of the aisle. I have to say, the people close to the politicians. So also, of course, what we call, the oligarchs, the enchufados, they're on both political sides of the aisle. And also the people, the old money in Venezuela, the kids that inherit those, the wealth. When Venezuela was actually easy to make money on the 70s and 80s, even prior to that. So, well, very good for them. And also, this is a third kind that I don't discuss very often. I discuss it with my peers, my friends, is people who actually make the money, you know, legally, to say the least. I mean, most likely they don't do it legally, but actually, kind of they do it legally because they know someone, because they are, the godfather of someone's kid, or this way is people are shady, slick people, greasy people. Usually, they are poorly educated. They are, I mean, they're not good people. Actually, I'm very uncomfortable when I have to deal with this kind of people. But if you're Venezuelan, you know what kind of people I'm talking about. And these kind of people, they have a compadre, like we call it in Venezuela, and usually, maybe someone that is cousin of someone and got an easy play in order to make some money a couple times, and they think they are big empresarios, and actually are kind of idiots, kind of morons, but maybe, a couple cash a couple times, they have couple assets. They do, let's say, relatively good, very good. But after that, if you do the right thing, go to college and get a STEM degree, not these BS degrees. Getting a job here, finding a job that actually is a very high quality job that you can have a good standard of living just by working on this job and being good at it, is basically not existent, just a handful of cases, let's say a few thousands on the whole country, a couple thousands, and that's it. Getting a business from scratch is very hard, it's very difficult here in Venezuela. And making money, you can set up the business, but the thing is, making money with this particular first business is next to impossible here. Some people actually pull off something over there, but the thing is, that's why many people in Venezuela migrated in the first place, because they feel they don't have opportunities, and they feel right, because the opportunities are very, very scarce in Venezuela if you don't have anything, or if you have just tiny, so you don't have a lot. Well, of course, if you come from abroad, you have a decent income, decent wealth. That's not going to affect you. But it's the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela. Actually, like I said, yet again, the reason why many people migrated, and many people with same degrees, with business experiences, and you name it, you name it, you name it. And that's the reason why I thought at some point to migrate from Venezuela. I didn't. I like my country, and the rest of the world is not any. It's not some cake. But that's the thing that I hate the most about Venezuela. Basically, your destiny in order to become the path to become successful doesn't depend doesn't depend from you at all. You can do everything right. You can do work hard, study, be an entrepreneur, be an investor, be a whatever may be the case. The chances are not zero, but are slim to none.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.